Hey everybody, what is going on? It is a beautiful day, and it's going to be a really cool adventure for me this time. Chicken Nugget Cindy is actually hanging out with family this weekend. They're doing a big family gathering, so I have a bunch of stuff in the truck. Not taking the cabin, I'm actually going truck tent camping. So there's a couple different spots we're considering going. I'm not sure yet. They're going to be in the coast, so I'm going to be on tidal water, and the tide's on the way out. Low tide's about an hour and a half. One is called Sealy's Cove, Sealy's Beach, I think they call it. If there's a bunch of people there, and the people overland there a bit, there's another one called Mesas Bay Lookout, and that's a fairly big area. That's where I may end up, and if not, there's another one called McPherson Beach. So there's 3 areas in one, all within about a 10-minute drive. So let's get on the road and check this place out, and we'll see what Sealy Beach looks like first. 20-minute drive, 25-minute drive, so it's not a big trip either. This should be pretty cool. Well, it's kind of funny, Davy Dum Dum missed the turnoff for Sealy Beach, Sealy's Cove, but I came down instead into what was going to be stop number 2. This is Mesas Bay Lookout. You guys got to see this, and there's nobody here camping either. Check this out. Doesn't get any more rugged than this. There's all cottages over here on this side. Some trailers and cottages. We're going out here. I'm going out here. Stop saying we're. I'm solo. So this is a mud flat over here where you can actually dig clams, but I don't think I can dig clams this time of year. I got to check in that. I brought some boots. But anyways, there's a rock wall all the way along here, but I can drive way out here. I'm going to park in this point way over here, and this is going to be absolutely freaking awesome. We were already here. Check this out one day last year, or not last year, this spring. Cindy and I, Chicken Nugget, brought the car down to check it out, but what a spot to overland camp right here. What a friggin' spot. I'm not even sure where I'm gonna camp here yet, because I can go way up around here too and even have more privacy. Look at this. Yeah, man. Great big eagle up there soaring around. Oh my god. And there's a fire pit. I'm set. Here is the spot. Check this out, Nugget. Wish you were here, baby. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Let's get out, just have a look here, guys. This is sweet. I didn't even realize you could come way over here. So I've got all the privacy in the world. Got all the privacy in the world I could ever use right here. Oh my god. Fire pit. This is all clam flats, they call it. It's mud. Look at the rope. Oh my god, what a spot. Ha ha! Yes, sir. I am going to turn the truck around, back it in over here. There's 2 great big eagles over there. I even brought my good camera so I can get some good footage here, hopefully. The sun is high in the sky, and it's going to set. It's only 11 in the morning, so it's going to set way over there. So sunrise is going to be over here. That's east. I'm going to back the truck right into here. This is going to be wonderful. And there you go. After moving the truck around a couple times, the fire pit is over here, so I'm going to set the tent up here. The sun will set. Yeah, the truck's sitting pretty level right here, and this is kind of cool too. I even brought my table. This is the one I built for before. I don't have the bed thing, but I did bring the table in case it got cool or whatever later on. I can sit inside. But my fire pit's here. This should be far enough away the sparks aren't going to bother the truck and all that over there. I think I'm good here, but there's so much area. The tent here, you could camp anywhere. That people go even in far. There could be somebody way in there. There's a road going in there. I can't even tell. But at least I'm off the road here. What a friggin' spot. Oh my goodness, low tide right now. Can't wait to get set up here. Well guys, it's time to get this tent assembled and on the back of the truck here. And I've only used this thing once so far, so this could be a little bit entertaining trying to get this on. And when I did it before, I actually had help. I got to do this solo today, so it's going to make it a little trickier. So. But What they recommend you do is you assemble it on the ground first. It makes it a whole lot easier that way. There's poles that go in it, similar to a dome tent kind of poles, and you put them in first, and then it makes it a whole lot easier to get it on the truck once you get this thing spread out. So again, this is only the second time being used. This is the door, pretty sure that's the door. And it could be a little fun. It's a bit breezy out here today. The nice thing about it is this place is going to be awesome. I'm going to have a good time. There's nobody here. It's a beautiful, cool day. It's very, very hot inland today. And that's something that I kind of, here we go, starting to look like something. That's something that I kind of took into account here. I wasn't sure this morning when I get up where I was going, but I knew it was going to be really hot inland, so that's why I'm here. I need the poles. They run 2 cross poles. You put them in first, right? And that's how you get this whole thing started. So there's only put some poles together. There we go, look at that, already looks like a dome tent, see? Now I put it on the back of the truck and then I put the other poles in. Seems to make sense to me. They say this is a whole lot easier way to do it, so then try to reach up over the truck and put these poles in, right? So let's get this. And then the fly, there's a fly goes over top. I'll probably put it on, but you know what? It's not going to rain. I don't have to, because it is a rain fly. So this is where it's going to get awkward. Trying to get it up over top of the truck here solo. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck on this. This is where you really need 2 people. Really need 2 people. Going decent so far. Well, there you go, guys. In a perfect world, it's all set up here. How's that looking? I didn't even put the fly on it for now. I'm just going to use it, and I might even, depends how cold it gets tonight, I might end up sleeping with the windows open. Isn't that cool? Got my little table in there. I've got an air bed that's going here, plus a foam pad. So I brought that in the back of the truck. But that is my truck tent. What an awesome afternoon here so far already, guys. It's friggin' beautiful. The tide is coming in already, you guys can see. This is a river. I don't know if this is a La Pro River, but this is the river that dumps out. The water goes out normally from right to left here, but as the tide starts coming back in, the water is going to come back in this direction. This whole thing is going to fill up. You're going to see water way up over into there later on today. Little fun fact, 6 hours and 13 minutes is the actual exact time it takes the tide to go from high to low, and that does it. Sorry about the lighting, it's not the greatest here, right? Sunny afternoon. You go from low to high and high to low, either way, in 6 hours, 13 minutes. So it's already on the way back in here today, and tide's on the way back, and this road goes in past, like here's where I'm set up here. The main road, I come down in through that way. That's the big breakwater over there. I'm gonna get the drone out later and show you guys all around here. There's my setup. That is friggin' cozy, guys. So I need to take my little trusty Truzy here. We're gonna walk over this way. We're gonna see if we can score some driftwood, because there's a bunch of it all on the edge over here I can see. So I'm gonna see if I can cut myself a nice piece of driftwood over here and drag it back and then cut it up. There should be some decent stuff here. There's deer tracks or something all through this grass, knocking all down. So I think there's no wildlife here. Yeah, there is. Who am I kidding, right? But check out this side of the things. Look at this. There's fire pits everywhere here. Everywhere in this place is fire pits. And here's the beach on the other side where I'm hanging out. How nice is this? I should be down here beach combing for stuff, right? The tide's already in, probably a third of the way. But like, here's a good one. Here, look at this guy. This should burn well, shouldn't it? Let's try the old Truzy. How nice is that? How nice is that? Let's take these little ones off, because I have kindling. There you go. There's one good branch right there. That's driftwood. That'll burn nice and dry. Well, there we go. We got a little pile of firewood started anyway, so I can have a little burn here later. It's quite breezy right now, but I was smart enough to park the tent far enough away, the truck tent, and I can move that anyway. Later on, I'm gonna have a nice fire here. I might even try to cook my dinner on it. Don't know. Wow, tidal watch. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon. I get here at 11:30. It's only 2:30. Look how much that water is already coming in, guys. That whole sandbar right there, that's almost totally covered. And look at it coming into here already. It's only in halfway. It's going to be at the bottom. There's a, I don't know, make my finger on it right here. There's a debris line right there, and that's where that tide's coming in. It's only about halfway in right now. Isn't that crazy? But how fast. I like to do a time lapse, but I need the camera to gab at you guys. Well, I'm telling you, doesn't get much better than this. You guys want to see this. This is what I'm looking at right here. I have a gentle breeze coming in off, and this is salt water, so it has a smell to it, obviously, the salt. Anybody that's ever been around salt water, and I feel so lucky right now that I'm sitting here doing this, and I'm so glad I came. Again, Cindy's off doing a family thing this weekend, big family reunion. A lot of people in a small place. I hope they're not offended, and I know they're not. I'm sure she explained to them what's going on, so I'm just as happy here, basically solo. So, you know, doing a solo on this trip, and it could be a neat overnight. I don't know yet, hard to say. I can see all the grass around here is all beat down, so something runs around here at night, and I don't know if it's deer or what it is. It might be, but anyway, I'm just kicking back, enjoying the freaking day because it's so nice. The tide's a little over halfway in. Again, you can see. And when I pan out here, like, that's so neat, eh? That will be like a total island once the tide is finished coming in. The tide's going to come right up to here. It'll be right along, somewhere right along here at this line is where the tide will end up coming in. So nice piece of driftwood right here, right in front of me. But it's funny because where I'm sitting right now, this is just all rock all around here. It's all rock everywhere. It's rock, rock, rock. You can see rock, 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 you know, rocking to the oldies. It's all rock all through here. But so is this beach. This is a really rocky beach because a lot of the sand is washed away. But what a friggin' spot. What a friggin' spot. That's all I can say. Wish you were here, Nugget. Wish you were here. Felt like coming right down to the edge of the water for a minute and just see. It's so neat the way all the seaweed floats up, lays on the rocks, and as soon as the tide comes in, it starts floating. Eh? Pretty neat. Pretty neat. This is quite salty water too. I could go in it, but I don't care to. If these are water shoes I've got on, I can actually grade in. It won't hurt them to get them wet, but it's... What a freaking amazing day here. Tidal check again. Check this, guys. She's coming in. She's coming in. There's this great big concrete blocker. I don't know if anybody noticed earlier, there was one out there while it was way out of the water. Well, now it's way underwater. Look how far the water is in here already. And it's still got another hour and a half. Bunch of birds sitting in that berm out there. This covered in grass. I'm thinking water probably doesn't go much higher than this, but what a freaking day. Wish you were here, chicken nugget. Wish you were here. Man, oh man, she's a warm day today. I wouldn't want to be inland because I'm right on the coast here. That's cooler water. It's not that cold. I just walked on it down here. It's not that bad. I had the bed all set up, and how cozy does that look? for later on. And it's nice to have this side table on the side too, right? It's handy. I can sit stuff on there. Might even make breakfast in here, because I'm going to be having probably waffles again. Because guess what I brought? My waffle maker. And that's the easiest way to do it with my power stations and all that. Why cook up a big fuss? I'm going to make some waffles. That'll be for breakfast. But anyway, kicking back here, enjoying it. And quite a spot here. It really is. Beautiful spot. Well, here you go again, guys. Tide check. Full tide. Look at that. High tide. That's the size she gets. It's funny. There's a little tiny landmass right out here. I'm going to try to blow this up and show you guys. Little landmass. There's a bunch of seagulls on. And it kept getting smaller, smaller, smaller. Excuse me, it's funny watching the tide go out, because all the birds are congregating and they have to literally move closer, closer, closer together the whole time. Now you can see it's starting to cloud over a bit now. The sky's been clear all day. She's starting to cloud over a little bit. I get my fire all ready to get flashed up here in a little bit. I'm still undecided what I'm going to make for supper. I have some sausages, and I also have a strip loin steak, and I have some potatoes, onions, and mushrooms, I think it is, or peppers, the Cindy cut up there the other day and put in a foil pack. So I'm going to get the fire going a little bit, and I'm going to throw the foil pack on the coals for probably a half hour or so. Then I may throw a steak and try to cook it on the fire. And I don't have a grill here, but I think what I might do is I have my 2-burner stove here. I might take the grill out of that and throw it in the fire. It's going to burn the chrome off it, but who cares, right? Actually, it's not chrome, it's just a metal grill. But anyway, we'll figure that out in a bit. Beautiful out. High tide. Just kicking back, enjoying it here, guys. 6 o'clock or so. The day is slowly creeping on here. Enjoying it. I just want to touch base with you guys on something, I guess. Comment, come in on one of my last videos, the video there where we put the new fridge in the big cabin. Home Depot, number one. Home Depot didn't give me a fridge. We bought that. As I said, we paid $300 for it. It was pretty inexpensive. It was a really good deal. Nice fridge. But on that video, I had a comment come in, somebody saying, and I don't want to lose any subscribers, any viewers. I don't want to lose, nobody wants to lose any. But I had a comment come in that, oh, you're a sellout to the sponsors. I'm done watching your videos and blah, blah, blah. Well, number one, pretty much anybody that gets on this platform, YouTube, if they say they're not doing it to try to make a little income or whatever off it, right, everybody pretty well has the same goal on here. People have no concept somehow how long it takes just to lay out and make a freaking video, to get all the footage, to edit all the footage, to upload all the footage, to monitor it all, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of work. Well, a smaller channel like mine, I don't even have 10,000 subs yet, 86, 8,700, something like that. I mean, I'm lucky I got that many in a couple of years. But I am so lucky that I've had so many of these guys already reach out to me, and I don't know why, but I have. So it makes it so much more comfortable for me to go camping. So, I mean, very fortunately, I have food and refreshments in this nice little cooler going here, staying nice and cold. I've got 2 power stations here. One I'm just charging my phone off right now. The other one I'm running the cooler. I've got 4 of those things. Anybody in this planet that refuses something that somebody wants to give you for free, some pretty valuable things, by the way, you'd be a fool. So again, you know, I think I watch lots of videos, and the big channels, everybody has sponsorships. So if you're not going to watch them, I guess you're not going to watch many channels. But anyways, there's a fast forward button on them. I'm pretty sure there is. And on any video that you watch, mine, and any video that I watch that's got sponsorship, if I don't want to watch it, I just fast forward it through the sponsorship, because I still like the content of the rest of the video. So again, small channel like me, you make hardly anything a month, and you invest a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money into camera gear and everything else. So it's not as easy as what people think, right? But it's easy to sit back, I guess, and just say, well, I lost you because of sponsorship. Well, you know what? If somebody's going to give you a bunch of free gear, I bet you'd take it. Enough said. Anyways, Beautiful day here, hanging out with you guys. Wish Chicken Nugget was here though. Just something not quite right. It's pretty much time to get a fire going here, ladies and gents. Got a bag of kindling and stuff here I brought along. Cindy and I carry this around quite a bit for our different camping trips. So we've had this for a while, this kindling, but I get you zoned in here, we can see. There we go. Let's check her out. I've got some paper here. This is good heavy duty stuff, which works good. Well, let's put a light to it and see what happens. Put a flame on it. There she goes. It should light quite easy. Anyways, it is dinner time. I've got my fire going here, and I have a foil pack that little chicken nugget Cindy did up for me, and it has, I think it's, I'm not even sure, to be honest, kind of a mystery one. I think it's onions, mushrooms, I think, and green pepper in there. So anyways, once it cooks down a bit more, I'm going to throw a steak on. Nice strip loin steak going to be on the fire tonight. It's going to be really tasty, actually. It is time to put on my strip loin steaks. How nice are these guys looking? And I'm going to put them on this grill in here, and that's all I've got. Don't laugh at me too hard, because I have nothing else to put them on. How's that? There you go, look at that. Strip loin steaks on the fire. Is this ever smelling good? Going to be a good dinner. Well, here you go, guys. This is freaking done. Look at that. That is cooked. Cooked to perfection. To my perfection, anyway. I don't need it. Here we go. Come on. That ever look good, eh? Wow. They're going to be tasty, fellas. And I need to get this rack out of here, too. Because that's for my stove. I use the rack from my Coleman stove, so pull that out, let it cool off, because I don't want to forget it. There we go, put that on the ground, and here's my dinner. Time to serve it all up. Well, there you go on the plate, guys. How good does that look? Meal fit for a king. Wish you were here to enjoy it with me, chicken nugget. Strip loin steaks. Well, there you go, guys. I am just going to sit back here and kick back and enjoy watching the sun go down over to my left here. It is a beautiful evening here. The wind is starting to die down. It's still quite warm out, and I'm getting nice heat off the fire. So I'm going to probably kick back and shut off the camera here soon, because you're not going to be able to see much with the GoPro at night. And I will talk to you guys probably in the morning while I'm having my morning coffee. Oh boy, it's not like a cup of morning coffee, I'm telling you, but you've been awake half the night. I don't know what it is, I don't know why. It happens to me, it happens to Cindy a lot. When we go camping, doesn't matter how comfortable we are, sometimes you just can't frickin' sleep. That was last night. I tossed and turned all night. I might have got 2 hours sleep all night, so I'm a pretty tired boy this morning. Was gonna do a second day somewhere. Was gonna go somewhere local here and tear down, set up again, but I'm not feeling it right now. Pretty tired. Probably go home and have a big nap and all that. It's only 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun's coming up right in my eyes. It's gonna be a beautiful day, but I do see some cloud fronts coming in from that way, so maybe it's gonna cloud over later. I think it's a chance of rain tomorrow. coffee ever good this morning, I'm gonna tell you. I noticed too, I think there was northern lights last night, and that you can see it in the time lapse. Pretty sure. I'm gonna have another look here. I just reviewed it real quick with the night lapse I did overnight, and I'm pretty sure that I caught an actual Aurea Borealis in that last night. I'm not sure. But anyway, I gotta sit around here for probably half hour, 45 minutes, let this stuff dry out, because anybody that goes tenting knows that everything's wet in the morning when you first get up. So sit here, have my coffee, enjoy half hour, an hour of the morning here, and then I'm gonna get underway and get out of here. So hope you guys like this content. We're gonna be definitely doing more of it, sleeping or not. And you know, from Chicken Nugget and I, who's not actually here, but she will be soon. So anyways, I guess all I can say for now is just try to live simply, remain grateful, and we'll talk to you guys soon.